At this point, I have no idea if I'm still playing Showdown Runic or not, but I'm assuming I am. Let me check out this item. Temple Guardian Audio. Yeah, not for my character, that's... Hold on, can I see what it looks like without the helmet? Yeah, again, I like some of the outfits, but... Well, not this one, actually. I really don't like the ones with the hoods on automatically. I don't want to be having a hood on my Jedi. But again, hey, if you want to do it on yours, go for it. Okay, before I go talk to Darth Malgus, I'm gonna go check my email. Because I should have six of them. See, the hunt continues by copy. See, you can help Mandalore push the hunt. See, think you would. Da-da. You use your power for cause you believe in. I am glad of that. Okay, cool. Had kind of be a lot of continued poison inside. Okay, so it's basically just a copy saying still gonna hunt for still supporting Shae Vizsla. See, formal thank you, contract employee, station on blank. Thanks. With this if I would turn technicians, your people ensure the safe passage. Well, yeah, I didn't want to. I know Shae had no issue, shooting them, but like, let's not go ahead and. These people are just trying to earn a living. They don't care. Rassordo. Runic, sure some. Camp Shae. Shae's mad, really mad. Yeah, she's gonna be mad for a while. There's a hidden chain. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about the hidden chain. Because they've been messing with them. I mean, I kind of assumed they're part of Hedda's group, but apparently not. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Shae Vizsla, north of my blade. I wanted. Yep. Yeah, that's the thing too. It's like Shae, if it wasn't for that weapon, Shae probably would have won. And it would have been over with. See, Mandalore wanted everybody helped out take a piece of runic to get this. Concern is the continued presence, the detects relics. Alright. And the other one's just unclaimed stuff, which I'm not too worried about right now. Alright, so I need to head to... Go to talk to Malgus, who's on the space station. So what I'm going to do is the easiest way to go to my stronghold. And then from my stronghold, I should be able to quick travel directly to the Carrick Station. Exit the fleet. Well, it's 120, but still. That's not that much. Given, how many millions of credits I have currently and not really using them at all. I have enough I put 1 million into my stronghold just so I can kind of fund whatever my next characters, which I'm thinking I'm going to go with Imperial Agent. The question now is, do I want to go ahead and use another one of the, was it Master Datacrons, whatever I used for this character, and just boost them like from the beginning, or do I want to go ahead and build them up over time? Nope, next one. Shouldn't I? It's the one opposite of where you come in. Let's see where you teleport in. You beam up from the Enterprise. Yeah, checked out.
The chat you had with Dr. Ogorov paints a better picture of what Malgus may have been up to. Darth Null's work on mind control says a lot, but combining Sith and Jedi toys? That's big news. Malgus following in the footsteps of someone with Jedi connections is a plot twist I wasn't expecting. Never mind Hedda Cole getting her hands on Darth Null's holocron.
Do we know what's on there?
We don't, but we need to assume that whoever holds that holocron holds the advantage. Malgus has the information we need, but he isn't talking. We're not running blind, however. What we learned about Darth Null's Jedi influence does give us something to go on, though admittedly not much.
Heads up. Looks like we have a special guest.
Tell these droids to get out of my way. I need to speak to Malgus.
They answer only to the Supreme Chancellor and cannot be overridden, Shay.
Some higher-up is all sweaty about my past contracts with Malgus. They've got no understanding of how those things work.
One of those contracts was destroying the defense grid on Coruscant during an Imperial invasion.
I was there to do a job. I did it and moved on. You should understand that. You and I have an understanding, but I owe no loyalty to the Republic or to the Empire, Malgus included.
Perhaps, but permission to interrogate the prisoner is restricted to a select few.
I'm going to find out if he's working with Hedda, with or without permission.
That's why I'm here. We all need to know more about his plan.
Don't you get it? With the holocron, Hedda is part of that plan, willing or not.
You weren't interested in the holocron when we ran into Sahar.
I wasn't, but I won't let Hedda use whatever's on there to hurt my people. So, what's it gonna be?
We'll work together on this.
Smart move.
Doesn't change the fact that Shay isn't on the VIP list.
Then put me on comms.
Comms? To listen in?
More than that. Shay can give advice during my questioning.
Malgus had a few bad habits when I worked with him. I'm betting they're still there. If you listen to me, we can trip him up.
Risky, but the situation calls for it.
At least we'll be in full control. If anything seems wrong, we can shut it down.
All right, everyone be on your guard. Time to pay our guest a visit. Ready?
Always.
Well, that just answered the question I asked last time. How about... Oop.
Bottom line, threats are useless against Malgus. He fears nothing. You keep talking about putting an end to what he wants, and we'll get nowhere. Make him think you understand. That's the key to getting anything out of him.
If you explain to me what you hope to accomplish, maybe I can help you. Maybe there's another way to finish what you started. A way that others will accept.
Few minds can comprehend my vision.
There are none like you in the galaxy. But you are alone.
That is a strength. Attachment becomes weakness.
Good, he's talking. Risk a question.
We learned that Darth Null used Jedi techniques in her work. Did you know about that?
Do you think there is any knowledge of Darth Null that I do not already possess? It was only a matter of time before you discovered the connection. Her mastery of Jedi secrets is woven into all of her creation. Like her, my vision surmounts Jedi and Sith, Empire and Republic.
Showing our hand wouldn't have been my choice, but it got him talking. Ask about Hedda.
Is that why Hedda Cole is part of your plan? Because she's an outsider too?
I have no need for the Mandalorians or their quarrels. An endless cycle of waste and fodder. Useless.
Big talk from inside that cell.
I can understand how someone would think the Mandalorians are unreliable.
Watch it.
But I haven't once regretted having them as allies.
Not yet.
Slippery Chakarish. Okay, maybe Hedda wasn't part of his plan, but something sure as hell changed.
Do you still believe your plan will succeed without you? Is that why you let others carry the torch?
Strength begets strength. All else will wither and fade. Even you.
If my fate is already set in stone, then you might as well tell me what it is.
You are no different from anyone else. You will witness my reckoning. I will tear apart the corrupt systems that allow weakness to infect the galaxy. I will stop the rot. I will burn down all of their failing legacies and see who embraces the flame.
More of his mystical Osic. What about the holocron? Does Hedda have something she can use against my people?
Who whispers in your ear? Shavisla. Your thoughts are plain to me, Mandalore the Avenger. Your rage consumes you. There was a battle, and your prey slipped through your fingers. Your people are divided, while Hedda Cole gathers her army. You are right to come begging for answers. Hedda will destroy you.
Where is she? Dinila Hutun! Answer me!
Can you not see it? The past looms over us all, a shadow of unchanging history. There are fools who believe they can outrun the shadow. Without a flame to chase it away, it will consume them. They are doomed to repeat the same failures. None who have stood by my side have understood this. The only one who could have is my enemy. A shame that you and I must remain that way.
Nothing lasts forever.
Greetings. I'm relieved you answered. I must make an unusual request.
What's going on? Is everything all right?
Yes. For the moment, I have been summoned by the three. What they had to say has left me disquieted. Meet me at these coordinates on Voss, and I will explain in greater detail.
I sent you to look into the origins of one of Darth Null's relics. I haven't heard any updates.
What I found. It is best if I show you in person. I will await your arrival.
Voss. Well, at least it's nice this time of year.
We have enough mysteries to contend with without getting the Voss involved. They're not exactly known for being straightforward. Sana-Rae sounded unlike herself. I do hope whatever she has to tell you isn't too troubling.
What I was saying before is it finally answers the question I had before, whether it was general knowledge that Shae worked with Malgus in the sacking of the Jedi Temple. Apparently so. Apparently that is common. That is knowledge. I don't know how common it is, but I kind of already knew. I was trying to see if there's. I don't know if Arcann on. Well, that's because I didn't do it. Trying to see if they had Voss on there by chance. Totally forgot about the new Aryan Voss. Even though I think I went there once. Maybe with this character too. In any case, I'm headed there now. Oh. I was like, what are these things? Just. Yay, there's Kira.
Isn't teamwork grand?
Okay, everybody, we're heading to Voss. Yee. Actually, I think maybe having Shae there talking in my character's ear was probably a good thing. I wonder if I call forth a companion. Might be able to? Yay, I can. Let's see if I can get... Where is she?
Master.
I want to turn my... Yeah, toggle that off too. It's good, yeah, I'll definitely be in on Carrick Station. All of the stuff that comes over the chat. Really don't want to probably on YouTube. I'm just... There's some questionable content. But anyway, don't know if I was saying this earlier. I'm thinking about, yeah, definitely going for the Imperial agent for my next character. Let's see, where am I going? Where's she at? Way over there. Okay. Yeah, this place looks so much different when it's not being bombarded, doesn't it? Looks exactly the way it looked before it got bombarded. Of course. And I do like the fact that the expansions actually expand on the game and the lore and stuff like that. Just kind of wonder where it's all going, of course. We'll see.
You're here. Sana-Rae hoped you would come quickly.
Where is Sana-Rae? She had something important to discuss.
I am here, and I do. I have been waiting to show you this. When we first uncovered the existence of Darth Null, I could not imagine that tracing the origins of one of her relics would lead here. The strange ruins Arcann found on the planet in wild space. They were resistant to his presence for a reason.
But together we found something.
What you are about to see. Darth Null possessed a talent that was unique among her kind. Through the Force, she could connect her mind to another's. Darth Null could speak to someone's most hidden desires, reach depths of their thoughts they could not reach themselves. Over great distances, she could mentally bond with anyone who could feel the Force. In those who did not recognize their own abilities, she awakened that realization.
Sharing this knowledge was unacceptable to those around Darth Null. She was ostracized, friendless.
Darth Null took those who would follow her to an empty world in wild space, where they could do as they pleased, without judgment. Null taught her disciples how to forge mental bonds as she did. They called out to others and invited them to their sanctuary.
But Darth Null was careless. She made contact with someone she shouldn't have. The Sith Emperor, as he was then. He took advantage of her mistake. He ruthlessly pursued her.
Before the Emperor could reach her followers, Null locked many of their secrets away in the ruins Arcann found. Null and the others fought back against their captors, but their fate was sealed. The Emperor dominated the minds of her disciples, bent them to his will, enslaved them. After that day, Null's followers became servants of the Emperor, and she became Darth Null.
There was no one to help them. Why were they so alone?
They chose to be. They severed all connections to their past when they were expelled from the Jedi Order.
Darth Null didn't just build her lightsaber with Jedi resources. She was a Jedi.
For a time. The account of Darth Null's removal from the Jedi is told from her own perspective. We do not know much about what transpired before that, other than what she was called, Master Renaya.
Every time we learn something about Darth Null, it adds more pieces to the puzzle. And we still don't know what she did that inspired Malgus's plans.
But now the truth has come to light. If Malgus wanted to hide it forever, he failed.
All that you found about Darth Null, why did I have to come to Voss to hear it?
After I heeded the Three's request to return to Voss, I heard whisperings. Rumors of a vision that caused great concern among the mystics. The Three forbade them to speak about what was seen. A revelation centered on Darth Malgus.
You brought me here to find out more about the vision.
I brought you here to try. The Three know well the value you would place on hearing the details of this vision. But they would never share them with an outsider, even one of your status, unless you gave them a reason to.
Malgus's plans could mean the end of the galaxy as we know it. What more of a reason do they need?
Perhaps they think there is nothing in this vision that would help you. However, you have the opportunity to convince them otherwise. Despite our best efforts, some of our most sacred temples have yet to be rebuilt in the years since Valen's assault. The Shrine of Contemplation is too deep within Gormak lands. The work is slow, even with aid from the few Gormak who have chosen to continue their alliance with the Voss. The Three are overseeing progress at the Shrine of Contemplation now. If you were to approach them and offer your assistance, perhaps you will change their minds about the vision. With luck, they will be receptive to one with your gracious reputation.
I will do anything I can to stop Malgus. If helping rebuild will get the three to share information, it's a small price to pay.
I'd like to speak with you for a moment, before you depart.
Here are the coordinates for the Shrine of Contemplation. I will send a message ahead to the commandos there to expect your arrival.
And then again, I was talking with the microphone off. Yay! My character had a kind of weird reaction to the whole visions and stuff like. I mean, given that I already had part of the Jedi quest was to come here and deal with these visions and stuff like that, that he would have kind of known and accepted it. But I don't know. Then again, I don't think this was written with just a Jedi Knight in mind. I think it was written just to be a general. But anyway, let's talk to Arcann.
You wanted to speak to me about something?
All this talk of visions, it reminded me. Something strange happened while I was away. As I searched Darth Maul's ruins, every step I took felt so familiar. Like I had been there before.
Darth Null was captured from that place by the Emperor. Did your father, when he was Valkorian, did he ever return there?
If he had, he would have never allowed me to accompany him. Something I'm grateful for now. It was confusing, distressingly so. I was so certain I had stood on the surface of that empty world, even though I could not remember when or why. I spoke with Sana-Rae about this sense of familiarity. It didn't take long before she understood what I was feeling. I was there, in those ruins, once before, during the ritual in the Shrine of Healing.
How is that possible?
I am unsure. This realization awakened other memories of what I saw while the Voss healed me. I believed they were dreams at the time, but Sana-Rae believes otherwise. She says they were visions.
What else did you see?
In truth, it is all still a blur. It was as if I lived decades in the span of hours. I saw centuries worth of horrors committed by my father. I felt the rage and the cruelty born of my desperation to please him. The suffering and the devastation I caused, it was all made plain to me. When I learned what my father had done in Darth Maul's ruins, old fears resurfaced. I was afraid I saw those ruins because I was doomed to follow in his footsteps. But there were visions of hope as well, of serving a greater purpose. I saw the work I could do, how I could dedicate myself to atonement. Like helping you stop Darth Malgus. Reliving that vision, it reminded me that I have far to go before I can be forgiven for all that I inflicted upon others. If that is even possible. But I am moving in the right direction.
We can't know for certain when the things you've done will fade from memory, but you shouldn't give up. It will be difficult, but any journey worth undertaking is.
You're right. I have fought so many battles in my life. Only now I have found something worth fighting for. I don't think I could have ever seen things in this light without your help. There will never be enough I can do to thank you.
All right, that was a bit odd, but let's head out to Interpreter's Retreat and see what's. I'm gonna go all the way back there. That's weird. Can't take my little lizard this time. Yeah, I totally blanked on the whole thing that Voss is part of this expansion. Which way am I going? The wrong way. That's which way I was going. The boss was part of this expansion. And yes, I'm being quiet. I just have nothing to think of saying right now. But it explains why Sinya wanted to send Arcann, though. The fact that maybe she knew about the visions. And jump. Let's see. Interpreter's Retreat. There we go. Yeah, I came here once before and I couldn't remember what it was for. Okay, where do I need to go, though? Oh, right around the corner. I can do that. Yeah, I'm even trying to pick out a name and everything for my new character.
I had hoped the Three's presence would encourage everyone to work harder. Nothing has improved.
Let's go to this cutscene.
Give it time.
No?
The Three will grow tired of the delay, and they will make it known.
Greetings. I am Maton Jah. This is Kodum. Sana-Rae sent word that you would be joining us. You keep the company of strange associates. I wonder, is it a testament to your character? It is irrelevant to the problem at hand. Together, we, the Shrine Restoration Initiative, have rebuilt much of the damage inflicted during the Eternal Empire's attack. Many shrines in the vicinity of Voska are fully restored. We understand that you hope for an audience with the Three. They are here, but wholly consumed with seeing us expedite our work on the Shrine of Contemplation. Should you help us arrive at our goal?
Tran vienmongi ho vabaka vihutroi quatu fulam. Vostran fiti mi kukonua. Quanta e l'acqua uagwoneudan pirokotova. Kumniku waibam lui chotai fai lai angor sun e lam sayo.
They have lost control of the excavation droids. That is troubling.
Puavaska, bam ki ngungam trongwan lao, the chow troksha.
Wait. Before one enters the Shrine of Judgment, one must be cleansed. The workers perform this ritual before entering the shrine. The outsider must do the same. The outsider will prevent any harm from coming to them. But unless the ritual is performed, desecration of the shrine is assured.
Danfoy Vutagan Arcann Chok Tontai Vebegor Nesafun.
Do not worry, friend. I will guide the outsider every step of the way. It will be quick. Go to the Altar of Clarity, at the edge of the settlement. I will guide you through the ritual.
Oh, given that they didn't have voice acting, I'm guessing that this was quickly thrown together. They kind of did that at the... Oh, I'm trying to...
This is the Altar of Clarity. To begin the ritual, gather sacred incense from those crates and burn it. Good. Now you must wash the ash from your hands. Use the basin. Thank you, outsider. You are free to enter the Shrine of Judgment.
But at the end of, here I'm thinking of Knights of the Fallen Empire. They're, like when you're talking to someone. Okay, am I going the right way? Let me make sure I'm going the right way. Task for Shrine Restoration Initiative. Okay, I am going to turn that off. Not. Because I don't need to be doing a bunch of other... I'm just doing the storyline. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, then Knights of the Fallen Empire. Whenever you go to talk to some of the new people... Am I going to fight? I'm going to get in a fight pretty soon here, aren't I? Am I going the right way? I don't think so. Alright, well, let's fight these things. Good thing I brought my friend. Yeah, they didn't have any voice actors. I think it was the last... Was it a strike or something like... that was going on time. Okay, Kira, what happened to your healing? But they didn't have any, and even now if you go, like when I'm turning in stuff to my contacts for the Eternal Empire, there's no voice acting. There's voice acting from them, but there's no voice acting from my character. And it might have been something to the fact that they didn't have a contract with the old voice actors. The original voice actors. That time they're doing the expansion. And it looks like it may be the case this time too. Okay, Kira, you got my back this time, or are you just gonna stand there and let me?
You're fine.
Oh, that's a lot of droids, or a lot of people being captured. These look like almost the droids from IOCAL. Almost.
That's
one. See where else. Oh, I'm okay. I was like, where's everybody else? I mean, honestly, it wasn't Arcann's fault that Balin was destroying the planet. She was just going to destroy the planet. I mean, it's like saying it was Leia's fault that Alderaan got blown up. They were going to test it on something. They were going to use the Death Star on something to make an example to scare everybody else. Alderaan just happened to be the planet they were going after at the time. Remember, Alderaan presented itself as a potential target.
Good as new.
That's because bad people will do bad things. And it's just they're going to always do bad things.
Thank you, outsider.
No matter what you do. Okay. Had to sneeze, good thing I had the mute on. It's like that time I coughed, I'm sure nobody appreciated that. Speaking of which, I turned my volume up a little bit more on my microphone. I listened today on YouTube. It sounds a little bit better, but I'm not quite. Subjectively, it's difficult for me to determine. I thought it sounded better. I don't know. So if it sounds better, let me know, please. Just, you know.
Why is this happening?
Because bad things happen. Sorry.
You're fine.
Am I? Jeez. And there's the boss. I'm going to get a cutscene coming up here, don't I? Maybe? Do I get a straightforward fight, or am I going to have to deal with some kind of repair bots or extra robots to come out? Yeah, there's a thread going on Reddit talking about this game, like, what'd you find out? Like, big mistakes she'd made as a newbie or whatever. And one of them was, well, mine was, because one of my first character was a Jedi Guardian, and instead of disruption, there was like a force kick to go ahead and do basically the same thing. Not realizing it really doesn't do any damage. It just stops the current action of your target. And I would use it in rotation. I'm like, why isn't it doing much damage? Anyway, getting on with this one.
Tran vienmongi ho vabaka vihutroi kwatu fulam. Va mingwang kam jiwan kwamak gilan va. Ne so fonde ko nagda neva e ak nagnan ni matan. Kumdi tremoyo bot kum masang. Kwai kong ni bao le ching tong doro ngao. Ni go wai dap wai chakamang. Kong ni wai he treole. Kom niku wai bam lui chotai fai lai angor sun nei lam sayo. Nei so fundi ko nagda neva ei ak nagnan ni matan. Kom niku wai bam lui chotai fai lai angor sun nei lam sayo. Puavaska bam ki nagungam trong wang lao the chow troksha. Nei so fundi ko nagda neva ei ak nagnan ni matan. Nei so fundi ko nagda neva ei ak nagnan ni matan. Vet no what ding no dang mo. Nambo mongbon tulran kati kumin mo ko namban.
All right, so we need to find the invaders now. One, two. Okay, what I'm at about 50 minutes now. Okay.
You'll live.
Oh, these are all level 80, so I figured it'd bring down the level of the... They would be the level of the planet and just bring down my level. But I guess not. I guess I'm getting ancient relics, yay. That's 2 of the 5. And now I'm gonna have to go in there eventually, won't I? Probably. Oh, this is the real boss right here. Oh, this is non-instanced. Seen somebody else over here. I wonder if they're also searching for droids. Jeez. And, oh, I got something here. I'm glad other people can't loot your... Okay, what are these explosions for?
There, good as new.
I was wondering if like another player was fighting them and I didn't want to interrupt and like explode and they just sat there. You know, it's like Star Wars galaxies where, yeah, even if you took out somebody, somebody else could loot them. Which kind of is messed up. I'm sure they didn't think about it back then. Confront the leader. He's back in the cave. Okay. It is back in the cave, right? I'm going the correct way. Okay. Gonna fight these again. Or not the cave, the temple. And yeah, I know I make a lot of comparisons to Star Wars Galaxies because it's in our Star Wars game and it's the only other MMO that I have played. In fact, my introduction to MMOs. Okay, now
Oh, kung klung sa am doting na mani how lay may. Kontrai kwa vai tram nam maya chong dito. Puavaska bam ki na kung ham trong wang lao the chow troksha. Nei så fundi ko nagda neva ei ak nagnan ni matan. Get naman tatay lo voy damok. Nei så fundi ko nagda neva ei ak nagnan ni matan. Kom nigo wai bam lui chotai fai lai angor sun ei lam sayo. Dan foi vutagan achnan chok tontei. Vebegor nesafun.
Do I need to go back out there again? Yes. Oh boy, how many times I gotta keep doing this? Oh, just over in this area. Okay, maybe this one more last time. This last one, and then I'm done. Phone device. Oh, let's try it again. What was that? Okay, my hand, that was just weird. And last one.
We go worry that boy Chakaran. Kongi why hey triole. Then for vutagan achnan chok tontei. Vebegor nesafun. Puavaska bam ki na kung from one lao the chow troksha. Get that min troin von to kuka toy. Nei så fundi ko naga neva ei ak nagnan ni matan. Puavaska bam ki na kung from one lao the chow troksha. Vet no what ding no dangmu. Vi go worry that boy Chakaran. Kongi why hey triole. No hungry yak la mulo yumi. Vagi you chep the tongue truen. Then for vutagan achnan chok tontei. Vebegor nesafun. Puavaska bam ki na kung from one lao the chow troksha. We go worry that boy Chakaran. Kongi why hey triole. Then for vutagan achnan chok tontei. Vebegor nesafun. Kom nigo wai bam lui chotai fai lai angor sun ei lam sayo. Kontrai kwa vai tram nam maya chong dito. Nei så fundi ko naga neva ei ak nagnan ni matan. Vi go worry that boy Chakaran. Kongi why hey triole. Väidelen tän korta tilavat.
You'll live.
And I come out for a fight. Yeah, once again, the options to being a jerk are very predominant. Oh, I can't remember what was it that, like, almost every option was to be a jerk, and I can't remember which part of the story it was. Okay, let me guess. I gotta go in there. Yep. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna go in there right now. Oh, good. Scan this, even though I really haven't been doing much for archaeology or in my crew skills. Dropbox, security terminal. Do I have any droids? Oh, medical droid. Good, I could use that. Go ahead and...
Do you require medical attention?
Crap. Oh.
Be well.
You can't tell me what to do. Small, moderate. None. Okay. Alright, so that is going to be it for tonight, or today. For now. I will do this part later. But, yeah, looks like I thought the showdown was going to be the last part. Looks like there's a little bit more to go. Alright. Well, until next time. Thank you again for watching. And, yeah, maybe by this weekend I'll be done, but if not, then I'm not. Maybe this will go on for another couple weeks. We will see.